last Cloudia in. Hello there and good evening. I am Kit. I'm the last Cloudia localization lead and PR guy. It looks like I'm alone, but there's actually someone right off screen. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Barleen here. Yeah, I'll be off the screen today as usual, but yeah, it's great to be here today.
Okay, yeah, as you can see, I'm here alone with Barleen off to the side, but we are going to be talking a little bit today about the Code Geass collab that is currently going on in Last Cloudia. Following that, we will play a little bit of multiplayer. Before we go any further, I want to see how everyone is doing in chat. Let me just say hello to everyone. Arbor says, hey Kit and Barleen, hello. Hello
Hey.
there to you. That is a great username. I couldn't think of the name, so this is the name.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, new player here, great game. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Last Cloudia community.
Love to see you're liking it.
Yeah, definitely. We have a load of content. I mean, Last Cloudia has been around for 6 years now, over
Yeah,
six
over 6
years.
years.
Yeah, over 6 years now. So there's a load of content to get into. The main story alone is enormous. We actually have, there's a summary of the main story that is just 100 pages alone, right?
Oh my.
Yeah.
I mean, if you read through like the whole thing from here,
Yeah.
I think like if you don't skip any of it, I think it'll probably take you like at least a week.
Like
Yeah, to play, yeah.
the cutscene would be like, it's like binge watching a whole series,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It really is.
Yeah, what else is going on? We have, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Yataon. Welcome to you though, Zhenyu. Dylan87 says, woot woot, and Work gives us a resident grapple enjoyer is here. Well, thank you.
All right.
Cheers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in now and take a look at the in-game notice to give you an overview of what exactly it is that we are doing in the Code Geass collab. So if we could get that on screen right now.
All right.
Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the Code Geass Lelouch R2 notice right here, and hey there to Dreadnought Cyan 115. Good game, great. Someone's hey, thank you for that. Thanks for all the emojis too. So you can see here, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into the most important parts, and then from there we will run and play a few games of multiplayer. But if you haven't had a chance to look into the game yet, actually open it up, haven't had a chance to watch our other live stream, we can see the new units that are currently available here in the game. They are Callan and Emperor Lelouch. Emperor Lelouch in particular has really caused a stir in the community, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's quite a crazy unit.
Yeah, some people are saying that the unit is completely cracked in terms of being OP, but go ahead and try the unit out for yourself if you want to. You can see here we also have two new arcs, Sky Fortress Damocles and Seas World, both of which are LR. We also have some returning units and arcs. This is actually the second time, as you may or may not know, that Last Cloudia has done a collab with Code Geass. The first time around, the units that we had were Lelouch and Suzaku, and they're both going to be returning this time around. Order of the Black Knights and A Gentle World are the arcs that are available as a part of our Redux sets this time around.
Right.
Yo, what up, Kit, says Ty Martin. Yo, what up, Ty?
What up?
Next, we have our collab key points. You can see here, this is a big one. This is one I think everyone is excited about, and this is one you want to pay attention to and be sure not to miss if you haven't played the event so far, because you have a Redux unit or arc that are guaranteed. As you can see here on the screen, we're saying that you can get a Redux unit or Redux arc of your choice. All you have to do is clear quests in the event Otherworldly Rebels to get a Redux collab trade ticket, which you can trade for any Redux unit or arc that you want from the Redux collab trading ticket trading space. Barleen, have you gone and traded yours yet or not?
No, I saved it for today. Yeah,
Okay, great.
Probably going to trade it on screen, I think.
Yeah, awesome. Let me know in the chat if any of you out there have gone and traded for yours yet. If you haven't, who is it that you want to trade for? It's going to be Suzaku, Lelouch, or one of the two arcs. In addition, we also have insight, which has been added to the collab units. So those Redux units are now getting insight, which, if you're new to Last Cloudia, is a system that allows units to be powered up even more after they reach level 120, which is normally the maximum for units, and also give them some additional abilities. So although those units are a little bit older than the new units, for example, they will still be quite useful if you go ahead and unlock their insights.
Yeah, at this time you can also try out how they look like after insight. There's a unit test play quest. Yeah, I can definitely try it there.
Okay, I think we may not show that on stream this time around, but nonetheless, do play the test unit quests to get a feel for what those are like. You can see here we also have up to 40 plus free gacha spins, which you can get via the tickets and whatnot, which are available throughout the collab and is a part of login bonuses. You see here we also have a ton of collab equipment and stamps. The collab equipment includes items that originally appeared in the anime. For example, one of the really easy ones to recognize there is the Mokochi doll. Just really adorable, right? We also have a large number of stamps, some of which are returning from the previous collab and some of which are new. In the first row there on screen, you can see them, the returned stamps, which include things like Lelouch V. Britannia commands you, excuse me. I have to live. Good morning to you. It was. You and I are accomplices. Let me see you burst and give me the courage I need. There are also a wide variety of frames that are available there as well. I'm also going to touch briefly on the event Otherworldly Rebels, which is a map event held on Sun Vessel Island. This is an event where all players fight bosses together to increase the completion rate in order to take on the next dungeon. So basically, everyone goes, defeats a boss again and again, opens up more dungeons progressively where everyone together collectively fights the bosses in those new dungeons.
Yeah, I think we're having a pretty good progress as of now.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
Do you know exactly where we are right now?
I think we're like, what, 70% or something?
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing, I mean, we still got a week, right?
Yeah. All right, so we made pretty good progress, but go ahead and, by all means, if you haven't already, jump in there and help out everyone else. I'm sure that anything that you can do will be really appreciated by all players here in Last Cloudia. Work in chat says, I got everything. Hey, cheers, wow. Well, excellent. Arbor says, I got Order of the Black Knights from my ticket. Wow, excellent job. Yeah, good job on that. Thanks for trading for that. I think that what you're saying is you got it from the ticket, right? Not from the gacha, I think.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. If you got it from gacha, you can, trade for another one.
Yeah, for sure. You can see here there is also a brief list of the rewards that are available here in the event, which include event equipment, collab items, collab credential equipment alchemy, various collab gacha tickets, collab unit souls, unit prisms, the stamps which we just touched on, as well as the limited C2's Pizza, a collaboration exclusive item that can be used to recover event orbs. So basically orange orb recovers that are reskinned. Note that there are also, as I just mentioned briefly, a collab login bonus, a collab challenge where you have 9 panels, each of which you can unlock by just playing through the game normally. And then after you've done that, you'll get a reward. I don't remember, do you remember off the top of your head what the reward is for?
I think it was
zero something?
mask.
The zero mask, right?
Yeah, I think
that's what I thought.
Mask.
I think it's the zero mask. So a 3D model of the zero mask, if I remember correctly, right? So you can go ahead and be sure to unlock those 9 challenge panel missions if you have not done that yet. And naturally, we also have the gacha, which are available on a schedule that is available here in the in-game notice. So without further ado, since we are talking about the gacha, I think I want to go ahead and spin a little bit. Does that sound all right to everyone in the chat? Let me know. Kimothy says it's the cool guy. Well, thank you very much for that, Kimothy. Cool, I don't know if you're talking about me or yourself, but it's great to be here with you, bud. Shirohei says, hey, Kit, looking best. Good of luck. Hey, thank you. Cheers to you as well. It's always a pleasure to have you here. All right, so let's go ahead and spin the gacha. What's it going to be, Barleen? This is your account, so...
Yeah, I think I saved a. I haven't used any of the tickets,
Oh,
so
really?
we can
Okay.
start with the tickets. I got like what 30 something, I think, at least.
Okay, we're waiting to load here. Do you want to start from part 1?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Or do we have the Redux tickets as well?
Yeah, I think I have you.
Oh, wow, you got a full 12 of them.
I have
All right.
I can have not much.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and spin these if you don't mind.
All right.
Okay, fingers crossed, everyone. Time for to get luck, says Arbor.
All right.
Okay, Work says, I give you and Barleen my luck on gacha pulls. Well, thank you. You know, we send a lot of luck
you're the
your
one
way
who
as
got,
well.
You got everything, so.
Oh, red.
Oh, one red.
Is this element? No, this isn't elemental art. What is this one?
That's the elemental.
Oh, it is elemental art.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, not bad. We still have 4 more, so we didn't get any collab exclusives. Because Barleen, you're obviously a veteran player, you do have all of these general pool arcs.
I think I have
that
everything
appeared.
from the general pool. I think, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and spin 2 more.
Yeah.
Hope that this is where we do get. Do you have everything in the Redux pool, or?
Redux pool. I think I only have the gentle world.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I think you did say that in the previous screen. The orb is looking like it's blue,
It's
so I'm not feeling
looking pretty
particularly
blue today.
optimistic about this.
Oh.
But all right.
All right.
Well, hey, you win some, you lose some. We still have more tickets to spin, though.
Right.
Okay, Barleen, let's go ahead and do. Okay, we have a 10 spin here. What would you rather do first?
Yeah,
I'll leave it to you.
The singles.
The singles? All right, that sounds good. Okay, Leonard Zero Johnson, thank you for the ideas for a future collab. We will take those into consideration. Oh,
3 reds.
wow, 3 reds.
Okay.
Oh, and it's a new. Yeah, it's a collab.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
awesome. Yay, hooray. Sky Fortress Stamina,
Pretty
please.
nice.
All right, cheers. Yeah, thank you. Could we get another? All right, hey, still though, you can't complain about
Can't
that.
complain about that.
Awesome, yeah, thank you everyone. Who was it who sent our luck? Work.
Work, I
All right,
think.
thank you, Work, for the luck. That's the patented Work luck at work. Okay, here we go. Let's do some more spins. What's it gonna be? Let's see what's the color. Okay, blue. But hey, things still could turn around. It's not over till it's over. And it's over. All right. Cool. Have at thee.
Yeah, and sometimes it changes at the last minute, right?
It does. It does. Not this time around. We still have some of. Oh no, we still have the 10 spin.
Yeah, we still have a 10 spins.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how that goes. Gonna have to take a drink before I watch this. Okay, yellow. Not looking so bad. Could turn to red, right? I feel like is it just my imagination? I feel like the yellows are more likely to turn to reds. Or is
Yeah,
that,
I think so. I think
does that feel right to you?
I feel like
Don't quote me on that. It might not be true, but okay.
2 reds.
Lukiel and the God of 4 Lords of Ruin. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is a pretty cool. I mean, it's obviously an older artwork, an older arc, but I do like the artwork on
Yeah,
this
the
a lot.
artwork is always
It's
great.
really cool, right? Yeah, you have Zuglis, Baran, and what is her? Rabala.
Rabala.
Yeah. All right. Well, it didn't happen there, but do you want to go ahead and do a few crystal spins?
Yeah, we can also do the Emperor Lelouch one, for the got tickets. Yeah, this one.
This one. Okay. Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the part 2s here.
Let's see how it goes.
Shirohei says, I think I've had a blue turn into You Are Once Ever, and it was pretty cool.
Well, that's crazy.
It would be very cool if the summon animation was updated. Yeah, I feel you
Yeah,
there.
we all
I'm
do
on the
here.
same page as you there. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I don't know why.
We got the anime. 1 red.
Oh, I told you. There we go.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sweet. All right. Seize World. Wonderful. Awesome. Hooray. Hooray.
Oh, got both of the
Thank you,
arcs.
guys. I send you the luck of the stars. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Work.
it worked. It worked.
It's the work luck. It's the work effect. All right, let's go ahead and do 5 more of these. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, it's looking blue, but
We're doing pretty good.
all right. I mean, hey, we've already gotten 2 arcs. Like, nothing bad about that. All right, who is this? NameGAH says, didn't get all the collab units. Sorry about that. Fortunately, I think you probably should still be able to unlock some more free spins, so I don't think it's over quite yet.
Like after the siege event ends,
Yeah.
I think everyone gets 1,000 more crystals.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, what do you say? Do you want to do any paid
Yeah, we still have
spin?
one.
Oh, we always, that's right. Okay, I'm so eager to just get to the crystals. All right, we still have the 10 spin here. We could get everything out of here. It could happen.
Wow, that's a chance.
Let's see.
Looks like a yellow one. Oh, but we got the enemy plate.
Yeah. All right, there is a red. There is a red. All right, this is Fire Drake of Death, Agnius.
Yeah, this is one of the newer ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the store, it was just a little over a year ago, I think that this came out.
It's one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
About a year, I think.
Yeah, I think that came out in April, if I remember right. April of last year.
Last year.
Yep.
All right then.
All right. So what do you say? What's going to be Barleen then? What are we doing?
I think we'll do the crystal ones.
All right.
Maybe just 2 or 3 times each.
Oh, okay, okay. Of the newer ones.
Yeah,
right?
the newer ones.
Okay.
Of course.
We'll go ahead and.
Because we hit both of the units, but both of the arcs, but none of the units.
Okay.
But yeah, as I think most people knows here, the units here this time is pretty strong.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna spin for Callan first. Drip Von Horizon says, really want Seas World for my Archbeam melee and/or V. Yeah, I can see that.
Great choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I love both of those units. I think I've played with both of them for quite a while. V was like a really, I mean, he's still a great distance attacker.
He's still
but
pretty
yeah.
strong, yeah.
But yeah, I always had him as a part of my poison team, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Do you want? You said a couple more, so let's go ahead and do one
maybe,
more.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Come on.
As one of my former acquaintances used to say, all crossable appendages are crossed. But all right,
no.
nothing happening. Nothing happening. All right,
Another new
that's yeah, that's an old one. All right, let's go ahead and go for the big guy for Emperor Lelouch.
All right.
All right, we'll do 2 10 spins here.
Calm down.
All right, yeah. Good luck on your animation summons. May the force be with you and some other things. So thank you very much for that, Leonard. All right, okay, we got a red. We got a red.
Oh.
All right. Anti-God Samael. Yeah, this is really fun. I have like, I remember really specifically translating
I
this
remember
one.
that the lure of this one too.
Yeah, I remember the lore was really cool. It sort of ties into Panterbane a little bit. And I remember this because I was actually on the road when I did the translation for this arc lore, and I was on the road at the time. So I have a very fond memory of it there. But let's go ahead and do one more 10 spin here.
Right, yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Here goes. Come on. Let's see it. Let's make this happen, folks. Come on. Chat, fingers crossed.
And then, bang.
What's it gonna be? All right.
Oh,
I see some blue light. It's not looking the best, but hey,
not very promising.
things can still turn around.
Oh no.
All right, well, hey, we still got 2 arcs.
Yeah.
Cannot complain about that. But thank you everyone very much for that. Thank you very much. We still managed to get 2 arcs out of it, so I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Thanks. All right, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone. So, Barleen, what do you say? Shall we go ahead and play some multiplayer now?
Okay, sure.
Okay, we'll do this probably about like 20 or 30 minutes.
Yes.
But what is it,
Thank you.
everyone, that we'll probably play? I guess it depends on how strong our parties are, but we'll probably go and play this, as I say, for 20 or 30 minutes. Should be able to at least get 4 or 5 runs in there at the minimum. But let me know what it is that you guys want to play. You can see that we currently have ability gates open, limit breaker fields, as well as the Godforged quests. Looks like these are mostly open. Currently open are Bahamut, Kraken, and Necrosian. What is it that you guys want to play? We are taking requests now, so go ahead and let me know what it is that you want to play. If we don't get any requests right away, Timothy, any, thank you very much for that. Well, all right, since you say any, I'm going to go ahead and take your request first and just open the thing that was here in front of me. So I'll go ahead and play one Necrosian. I'm going to make a multiplayer room. What we will do here is go ahead and make a private room, and then share the code here in the live stream. And yeah, if you're watching the stream, you can go ahead and dive on in. I am going to make this locked room right now, and here we go. If you can, please try to join one time only, just to give as many people as possible a chance to play. But I'm making this room. All right, our room code is 156038. Go. Better. There it is, 156038. Thank you. All right, I'm waiting for anyone and everyone to go ahead and join. Your presence will be greatly appreciated. Oh, it looks like a full room already. Awesome.
That was pretty fast.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are amazing. So in second place, in second player slot, we have Kali the Guy. Go ahead and write your username on here. Just say thanks. In third player, we have Asian10. Welcome. And in fourth player slot, we have BS Psycho. All right. Welcome. All right, there you go. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you for being a part of the stream. Looks like everyone is ready, so let's go ahead and just dive into that. Let's go fight Necrosian. So what's on your mind lately, Barleen?
What's on my what?
What's on your mind? What's up in Barleen world?
Oh yeah, I've been playing the event. You know, like especially I've been trying out like to battle people who got like Emperor Lelouch.
Okay, how is that going?
Yeah, it's not going very well.
Do you mean in multi, like in arena?
In
or?
arena, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going very well.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's what have you found? If you don't mind me asking, like what is the most effective counter that you found for him right now? Not a whole lot working well.
Not a lot working. I mean, the thing is, he's. I mean, of course, obviously, he got like very powerful support.
Yeah.
Abilities, right? But also, he's very tanky. So
yeah,
if you want to take him down quick, it's not very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yes, Psycho. Thank you for bringing along the Callan for the Cold Geass collab.
I mean, I love like the unit sprite for Callan is like huge, right?
Yeah.
Because her unit has the wings.
Yeah.
So she's like in particular like a huge unit in this game.
Yeah. The mecha animations are just amazing, right? Like they're so detailed, and as you say, just so much bigger than many of the animations in Last Cloudia. But you know, I know this is a point that we've talked about a lot before, but just every time I see the battles here in Last Cloudia, like the pixel art animation quality, just really is stunning.
I mean, I do also love like the mecha units. They have a very different style too. Like obviously, to all units, like the way they move.
Yeah,
it's very different.
Yeah. Is there? I mean, I know it might be a little bit difficult to describe, but is there anything like when you mentioned the movements? Is there anything in particular that? All right, awesome. Basically, one-hitted it.
One hit.
Congrats. Thank you.
Instant kill.
Who was it who like laid the damage on?
I
Guessing
couldn't
was
tell.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It looks like, yeah, I'm not quite sure, but thank you anyway to everyone who participated. Really appreciate that. Awesome. There we go. Oh, nice. Thank you for the Lagrobo stamp. That's a goodie. All right, so we played Necrosian. What else? Do we have any other requests? If you don't have any other requests, I will go and just sort of arbitrarily choose one, but I don't know. If anyone else does have any requests for which room they want to play in, go ahead and feel free to share that. While we're waiting, I don't know, Barleen, are there any rooms that you want to try? Are there any resources that you need at the moment?
Let's see. I think I need green ultras. I think green ultra crystals.
Green ultra crystals. All right.
Ultra cluster.
Clusters. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and play the God multiplayer. Then we're gonna make another private room here. Okay. Rainbow crystal. Got you there, Timothy. We will get that next.
All right. We'll do that next.
For now, though, we will do greens. Making another locked room. And here we go. Our room code is, what do we have? 181951. 181951. There we go. Oh, and wow, incredible, Timothy. Well, congratulations. Good to see you here as well. So for our second player slot, we have, that's right, Timothy. In our third player slot, we have I'm Ami. Thank you. And in fourth player slot, we have 002. Go. Cheers. All right, your array is very thick, says Timothy. We're gonna have to.
That's good to know.
We're gonna have to test this out. That's reassuring. Here we go. All right, I think we're probably. I like the New Year's Kaine as well.
Well, we got the. We got
Oh, we got the
we got a couple here.
The New Year's couple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Kaine and popularity poll Magius.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like the, I guess like we've got the whole family
got the
here,
whole
right?
family here.
We've got the family.
Oh, I just realized that.
Yeah, we've got mom and dad and Kyle and his pet, Ray. Alexander Lockhart says, so I don't really comment a lot on stuff, but thank you all so much for the game. I usually play it when I'm winding down. Keep up the amazing job, team. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good to know you're liking it.
Yeah, comments like that are, you know, for those of us who are making the game, so inspiring. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for playing the game as well. Without your support, it certainly wouldn't be here. You know, it's not a whole, there aren't a whole lot of mobile games that survive as long as Last Cloudia, and that are still doing as well and continuing to improve.
I mean, if you play a lot of gacha games, you know, like most of them doesn't make it past like a year and a half or 2 years.
Yeah.
So we really treasure like how long we have been going.
Yeah. And like, you know, obviously I'm not going to try to, you know, put down other games, because there are a lot of other really great games there, but I think the amount of craftsmanship and really attention to detail that goes into this is not something that you do see in every single other mobile game.
I mean, like obviously, if we, I mean, it's quite obvious. Like for our games, maybe they don't last as long, but that doesn't really mean that they're bad.
Yeah.
A lot of times it just has to do with the luck, I would say. Luck, management, marketing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I mean, there are a lot of factors.
There are a lot of factors.
But no, I really do. I mean, without the passionate fan community that Last Cloudia has, certainly the title would not have been this successful. So yeah, thank you very much, Alexander. Alright, Stormy Tachi. We have the Fighting the Tree. I mean, it's not quite so much of a challenge now, but do you remember, Barleen, how incredibly annoying Pablo
Yeah, of
Boria
course.
was when it first came out.
And even for like this multiplayer quest, it used to be one of the more tanky quests, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually takes a bit more time.
Yeah.
100k HP, huh?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
incredible. Wow, really? It is funny. All right, oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
got the
there you go.
Ultra.
Yep, we got the Ultras you were after. It looks like you got 4 of them. Sweet. Hey, how has everyone else been enjoying the new auto run? Let me know in the feature
I
in
mean,
the chat
personally,
feed.
I would say it's like it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I have been using that a lot. I mean, if you go and claim it out, you'll see like you get like whole
ton
bunch
of
of
stuff.
rewards. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've seen some people both in Discord and on Reddit showing some of their hauls from Autorun, and I think it. Don't get me wrong, but I think there might have been a Reddit post where someone had like it was like just a ridiculous amount of Zel they'd collected.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I think it might have been I think it might have been in the millions.
Yeah, so it probably happened like few millions. Like if you can do obviously the harder quest, that's like the second half of the Ox.
Yeah.
If you can do those quests, obviously they give a lot more Zels. Yeah.
All right, so you heard it here, the patented Barleen method of farming. But all right, so I'm going to go ahead and follow Kimothy's request here and go ahead and make a rainbow room. Go ahead, and if you want, go ahead, jump into this. We're going to make the room now. Our code is, let's see what it is, 169294. There it is. Go ahead and join. All right, it looks like we have, awesome, in second player we have Raito. In third player, it looks like we have 002. And in fourth player, we have Xanarax. Awesome name. And there we are. All right, so thank you for being a part of this multiplayer room. We're gonna go ahead and, oh, it looks like some people are still getting ready. 002. Looks like you are still in the process. There you go, you're ready now. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Okay, we have a whole bunch of collab ideas I see here in the chat. Thank you for those. You know, we will certainly take those into consideration, although,
Of course,
you know, certainly we can't say that we're gonna do things for sure.
I mean, like this is obviously a problem, but like we can only do so many collabs in a year. And keep in mind, we also have to, you know, save some time for the redux.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been, so we gotta have a pretty cramped schedule
yeah.
if we are going to do offline.
Yeah, you guys are asking, like, are you going to do this collab? You know, if I answer yes to that, even if it's true, I think, you know, the publisher is going to send a SWAT team to my apartment.
Open door!
So I'm afraid I cannot tell you that. I value my freedom too much. Do you guys really enjoy the auto run feature update? It's so nice. Yeah, absolutely. As you were saying, you know, it's able, particularly, you know, once you're all caught up with main story quests and you don't necessarily need to be playing any quests on the main map, it's super useful.
Yeah, I would also say it's just a overall really good way of farming unit souls. Yeah. If you do it for like the maximum of 12 hours, you usually get a pretty good amount of drops, like 30, 50 unit souls. I mean, it depends on your luck, obviously.
Yeah. Sure. The amount y'all push out is already nuts and really cool. Thank you for that. You know, it's certainly not, you know, it's certainly gonna be a challenge getting everything out, you know, to the level of quality that we want to at all times. But I think, you know, we generally do a really good job. And I appreciate that you think the same thing as well.
Like over the past at least 5 years or so, we have been pretty stable with how the schedule goes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, aside for the collapse, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, usually we have a 2 weeks
Yes.
Rotation, right?
Yeah. Once in a while, you even have more, but it's pretty rare. It's almost never that things will open 3 weeks. I can't remember the last time that's happened.
Yeah.
I mean, there might have been one somewhere, but let's see who has any more requests as to what we want to play. Does anyone feel like doing a Bahamut? I don't know what.
I'm pretty sure we can do that today.
Oh, let's go ahead and do a Bahamut. I'll open up one of these.
Yeah. Also, the thing about the new auto run features. Obviously, like if you used to do it, you know, you get a lot of materials and stuff. But since the old version is the amount of rewards you get is per quest, you never get to see like actually how much stuff you get from farming. But like this time you claim it all at once, so you'll see like, wow, there's so much stuff.
Our room code is, sorry about that, Barleen, sorry to interrupt, but
go ahead.
894015. Here we go. All right. Oh wow, everyone is already in the room. Everyone is all full. Thank you for that question, Jensen. Who is your absolute favorite character? I am going to answer that in just a second. Oh wait, no, we still do have one more slot here.
Oh.
All right, in second player, we have Arbor, welcome, a regular. In third player, we have, oh, I love this username, nice and simple, Mind. And then in fourth player slot, we have Hunter, cheers. It's great to have you all with us. Here we are, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dive on in. Oh, we got double Kyle, triple Kyle. No, double Kyle, it's an Adele. Yeah. Nightingale, in response to your question, you know, I can't confirm or deny that, unfortunately. But
I mean, you can also ask the community on what they think. But I mean,
yeah, true. We can't give you an official answer about that, but good answer. Thank you, very diplomatic.
Yeah, they usually get some pretty accurate, predictions.
Yeah. So yeah, in terms of absolute favorite character in Last Cloudia, that's really a difficult question to answer. Honestly, I think there are not a whole lot of characters that I dislike.
That's true. The more you get to know them,
it's true.
Yeah.
You know, that is an excellent question. Do you have an answer off the top of your head, Barleen? Because for me, there would have been a time when I had an easier time answering that, but I feel like in the last few main story chapters, we've just been seeing more and more of the background behind each character.
I mean, I kind of agree. Like,
it's like they're all like really in depth and appealing now. I feel like.
Yes, I mean, it used to be like if you ask me like anytime, I would just off the top of my head, I would say, oh yeah, Alice, of course. But yeah, like recently I've been really liking Pedestal, of course.
Oh yeah.
Like he's all around a very good and cool character, and the thing is, we haven't seen the whole of him, right? He's obviously still going on in the main story. And I also have been like, well, I mean, obviously she's more of a side character in the whole thing, but I've been liking like Canon.
Oh yeah.
Her event story was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I wonder if her lore will ever tie into the main story.
Yeah, I do hope so.
Yeah. But I agree on Telestio, and you know, I don't want to give away too many spoilers for those of you who haven't read yet. But you know, I think I saw some people post a screenshot in the Discord. They noticed very well that there was one part of the ADV where the adventure scene, where they saw that his name had become prefect of God, Telestio, and they were saying, like, what is going on here? And yeah, I agree. He is a very interesting character. The whole storyline with the Four Gates and Telestio and CL is a very interesting one. I agree with there.
Yeah, it's always been interesting reading those parts.
You know, I have to say, like when I first saw the, in the chapter where we were introduced to Ark, like ARKH, the dragon guy.
Yeah, the dragon guy.
There was the side quest. Well, there was the little diversion in the story where Lilibet and Meredy and Tyria went into a haunted house.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. And
I love that part.
we saw someone who looked like a female version of Blood Rose there.
Yes.
I have to say, like, I really enjoyed that part a lot as well.
Yeah, I wonder where it goes.
Yeah, yeah. Where that is all leading up to, I think, is a really interesting question. I also am really, she is. I'm really also still very intrigued to see how things turn out with Lilaha going forward.
Oh yes.
Because I think it's, it looks like she is probably a villain, but at the same time, we can't really say that for sure.
It's funny, like considering how long we have been going for, like the Arc 2.
Yeah.
Like, I would say, like we still know nothing about Little Heart. I would say. Yeah, it's quite amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen her a lot, but we know very little about her.
Yeah. It's like a brief spoiler alert, but we also found out recently with the new character in the latest story update, Phaedos, I believe Phaestus was his name, I believe, the blacksmith.
Yes.
But he introduces the 5 Demonian swords with Roland. And yeah, that is also a big question. I wonder if we're going to be seeing any more of that character, of the blacksmith character. That said, let's go ahead. We still do have some more time. Let's go play 1 or 2 more runs. Let me know in the chat if there's anything in particular that you feel like playing. Let's see. Is there a chance that Yashimaru got a shift form or an insight? I think that Yashimaru was released in the first year. Am I correct there?
Let's see. I think he's not.
Oh, was he not? Okay.
I think he's not in the lineup of where the insight goes.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, the insight, what unit to insight, we can always change that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so it's not off the board, is what you're. It's not out of the question, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like obviously, like some of the collab units are pretty much. I mean, they are not that old, but we still give the insight anyways, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, we still can do that for Yashimaru, and obviously, I think it's like going forward after we got most of the older units insight. I think it's probably. I mean, it's obviously not off the board.
Yeah.
Considering, it's always a funny thing. Like people always mention about how Melza goes. You know how like she's got 2 shifts, the Heavenly Knights and the Reaper. Like obviously after both the White Knight and Soul Reaper gets the insight, the Heavenly Knights is going to be the weakest one, right? So yeah, but that also feels kind of weird. So I don't know. We should do insight like eventually.
All right, I think it looks like we already have a full room here, so thank you very much. Yes, second player, Carry Me, great name. Third player, Snail. Man, all of these usernames today are amazing. And in fourth player, we have Teddy 101. Well, cheers. All right, looks like everyone is, okay, looks like Teddy is still preparing, but as soon as you are ready, Teddy, excuse me, we will go ahead and, oh, there we go, thanks. We'll do this run. Kimothy says, Dilmordo shift, I'm still holding my breath for. I really want it as well.
I do so too.
Yeah, I think the global community,
Yeah, I know quite a few people who would love it.
Yeah. I think that one of the, like, what's the best way to word this? I think that, yeah, that opinion has definitely gotten to, it's something that we've heard a lot, and I think it's not that, I think the issue is less that, like, the devs don't want to do it, and just that it's difficult to see a really clear place right now in the main story to do that.
Oh,
But
yeah, he's not very involved.
he just doesn't. He's not
At the
really
moment.
involved in the story right now,
At
right?
the moment, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's more a matter of just like trying to find a spot in the story where he could appear. But you know, I would absolutely love to see him again soon.
Yeah, I also think like one of the problem is like he's not one like you know like how for some units their shift is actually the shift from their past.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously that would make their shift stronger. So like in the past maybe they're stronger or something. Or like the shift there is actually a temporary power up form.
Yeah.
For them, for example, like Balin.
Yeah.
For some units we can do that, but I don't think it fits very well for their model.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It doesn't make much sense if like he's stronger in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, does all of you Del Morto heads out there, let me know, does he have an age in his profile?
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, I'm
about
interested.
that. I think about that one.
Maybe, yeah, I genuinely do not remember. Maybe, is he, like, I don't feel like he's that old, but I don't know, let me know, guys. I'd like to see the shift occur, like, in the story, during combat, ultimate moves to kind of build up to the climax. Yeah, I agree. Super Panda says, you're doing it live in a small room again.
Oh yeah.
What's happened? How sad. Thank you for that. You know, these are the casual live streams. This isn't the big, you know,
Oh, yeah,
studio
you're talking
streams.
the one with the green screen.
Yeah.
With the green screen
Which,
background.
we normally reserve those for the, you know, big collabs. Yeah, these are the, this is just the casual live stream where we sort of play some multiplayer together. So,
I don't think
yeah,
there's
that's sort of
been like even once where we did like the Lost Cloudia in a studio.
yeah, no, I
I
don't
don't
think we
think
ever
so.
have.
Obviously, that's more for the anniversary.
For the big events, yeah.
the anniversary live stream and some of the collabs.
All right, we have Drip Von Horizon. His age is unknown. Thank you for
Okay.
checking for us. So who knows? You know, maybe,
Yeah, maybe
maybe Del Morto.
ties in there.
Maybe Del Morto is 1,000 years old. Who knows? Hard to say. All right, let's see. We don't have a whole lot more time. Let's do maybe one or two more runs.
Okay.
Does anyone have a request? Let's see. Alexander Lockhart says, for the next streams that I catch, do you need to be a certain power to join these? I tend to use more supporty type characters. No, by all
No.
means, you can bring your supporty
I'll
characters.
bring anything you want. I
Yeah.
mean, like obviously, like suppose we fail the quest doesn't mean that much.
Okay, can you do Thunderbird?
We have something with it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Are you talking about? Are they talking about like? They might be talking about Battle Graph Simulator, but I don't think that that's an option.
Yeah,
So-
that's not for.
Yeah, that's not fun multiplayer. And it looks like the.
Oh wait! Somebody is from one of the limit breakers, I think.
Oh, is it in one of the limit breakers?
The world,
Do you
the
know?
limit break, I think.
Oh wow, good memory. Oh yeah, because it does have the feathers there. All right,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah, that's how I remembered.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do this then. Thank you for the
Alright.
suggestion there. We will make a multiplayer room. All right, and here we go. Lint feathers. All right, thank you, try again. Gonna make this room right now. And we have 8865 886529. There we go. Cheers.
Yeah, I was too caught up in the Battle Graph Simulator part.
Yeah.
Didn't-
Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
on
didn't-
everyone's mind.
Yeah,
right?
it didn't click for me for a second.
All right, it looks like we have awesome guys. Thank you. A room here already. We have Tyreek. Gotta go fast. Nice.
Alright.
You got the Sonic stamps. 9P. Chrissy. Welcome. Oh, you got the Labyrinth. Love it. And 4P. Shomari. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Without you, it would not be nearly as fun. All right, let's go ahead and do this now. I'm going to start the quest.
All right.
Yeah, I see there has been a lot of discussion, like both in favor of and against the way Labyrinth talks in English. Some people absolutely love it. Some people absolutely hate it. But you know,
I like it, of course.
I think that's you know, honestly though, the fact that people feel something about it, I think is like one of the greatest compliments that we could get, because you know, I think it's I don't know. This is just sort of my own personal translation philosophy, but you know, I like to take risks. I think that doing things in a very plain way, you know, while it can be safer, I think there are just fewer chances of things becoming really interesting and entertaining that way. So yeah, definitely, it's a place where we took a risk, and I'm glad that some people enjoy it. Drip Von Ryzen says she's pure brain rot, LOL, and I completely agree with you there.
I mean, there's a philosophy in the gaming industry that says we shouldn't do stuff that doesn't become either medicine or poison. I mean, this is a Japanese saying, of course. So basically, that means it should be something that's either very, very good for some people, but it might be very, very bad for some people.
Yeah.
But it's okay that way.
Yeah, it's like you have to go sort of out on a limb.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like the same stuff that everyone has seen again and again,
like it's kind of
it's boring, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's plain.
Yeah.
Especially for a game that we have been doing for like 5-6 years.
Yeah, for sure. I'm interested, Barleen, if you can tell me. If you don't know off the top of your head, that's fine. But I'm just curious now as we're talking, like with the Chinese version.
Yeah, I tried a lot to make them speak specially, but obviously it's not as easy because
for sure.
Yeah, the Chinese. The problem with Chinese is we only have kanji, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of time it's definitely kind of difficult to differentiate with vocal characters. I mean, still I try.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. No, I was just curious though. Are there like which one of the characters? Is there a character who you would say in Chinese has a distinctive way of talking, like anyone?
Obviously, like Graffle.
Oh, Graffle does. Okay. What is? How would you describe how she sounds in the Chinese version?
Or
like, does she use like a specific Chinese dialect?
Yes, she kind of does.
Oh, really?
And she also has this. How do you say this in English? Like gobi.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We gave her a gobi.
Oh, cool.
As well.
Cool. So like a specific thing that ends her sentences. Like for example, one of the so to speak, like gobi, like sentence enders that is used in Last Cloudia, would be for the pakels or for the sahagins, where in English they always say like pak at the end of their sentences, or where they say the sahagins say like kya in their speech. So something sort of like that. But do you mind? I'm just a little bit curious here. But when you say like she does speak a sort of dialect, like do you know like what is that based on a certain region of China?
It's based on like a specific region.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's more of a sentence ender. I think we gave her.
Okay, got it. Very cool. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. But all right, I think we can do one more multi-run. Does anyone have a request for what they want to do? If they do, go ahead and let me know in the chat.
Australia? No. Not the Australian.
Oh, really?
Dialect.
Yeah. That would be really funny if like one of the characters in the Chinese version had like an English way of talking.
Oh, that would be cool.
But I think, as you say, that's extremely difficult to do with kanji.
Yeah, that would be cool
though. Yeah, Maven, like French mix Aussie lingo to me. Yeah. With Graffle in the English version, she is just like a fantasy version. It's not entirely based on a single dialect, but partially it's based on the West Country in England, so like Devonshire, that area.
Okay.
Which is incidentally the place where pirate speak comes from as well.
Oh, really?
So it's like if you think about like pirate, like the West Country accent in England is like where the pirate accent comes from. So if you think of like a pirate type accent, that's fairly close. You know, I don't know if we have any people here from the UK, but you know, it tends to be like seen as sort of a country accent with like farmers. So that's sort of what Graffle speaks like.
I see.
But again, it's not entirely, you know, a faithful reproduction of that. It is just a fantasy version. Any more office tour like before? I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Sun Baljin. Yeah, I will go ahead and maybe Barleen can suggest that.
Yeah, maybe we can do that project again. I mean, I think it was last year we did the Last Cloudia Over Drinks, where we talk about the process of creating like some of the story part, the unit designs, the how we make the artworks and stuff. Yeah, if you, in case you haven't checked those out, you can, you can check like some of the videos we have here on channel.
Okay, and let me see here in the chat. Alexander Lockhart says, "Oh, I never knew until just now. I always had it as French." And I'll just say, Alexander, like that's one of the great parts.
I thought so too.
That is one of the great parts, though, about like voice lines that are just written out as speech and not, you know, actually like voiced out. Is that you can imagine it however you want, and you know your imagination is like just as accurate as any of the writers. I mean, it's all, you know, imagine things in the way that makes the story most entertaining to you is sort of my personal philosophy. But we have 3 players here in the chat. Excuse me, not in the chat. In the I'm getting confused. In the in the multiplayer room.
Yes.
Heihazu and Kyle. So in second place, we have Kyle. In third player slot, we have Hayazu, and in fourth player slot, we have End. So welcome. Bearded Sloth says, "How long before we finish breaking Adele out of eternal prison?" That's a question that I would like to know.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. But just my imagination, of course. Like, and that would probably like play a huge part in the arc too, of course.
Yeah. Yes.
And like, suppose it does happen anytime soon.
But I have to say, yeah, that is still. I don't want to say that is gonna happen for sure, because I think even the fact that Adele, I don't think that the story has quite come out and said that Adele definitely is stuck in an eternal prison before.
Yeah, I mean, just like.
So I think it's still sort of speculative. But
yeah, I think just like speculation based off like what Linus says.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you play the latest events, you know, like Linus is not quite in the best place in terms of how his mind
it's true.
is going. So you probably shouldn't trust everything he says.
Interesting. I honestly didn't even think of things that way, but I guess it is possible that what Linus believes that Adele is doing now, or what he thinks about Adele, could actually not be entirely correct. That is a really interesting idea.
Of course, he's like one of the most brain smartest characters in the whole game, but like at his current state, he's not in the best place of mind.
That's a really interesting theory. Yeah, he may be an unreliable narrator, so to speak.
I do think it could be a thing.
It's a really interesting idea. Jensen says, "Impatient me says break Adele out ASAP."
Yeah, well, you're on the same line with Linus here.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wall up this boss here, doing Bahamut. Hopefully, I think we should be able to get it.
Yeah, with this team comp,
I think this team we should be able to get him right.
His ass.
All right, but once we do, oh yeah, I think we should be good. Let's try against this trapped in the mindscape that Lily opened. Yeah, there are actually like a number of mindscapes in the game. We've seen a bunch of them so far, but all right, there we go. All right, that was incredibly quick. So thank you guys so much for that. Before we do, hold on, let's go ahead and just see the final screen here. Here we go. Do some stamps. And before we wrap this up though, we do want to briefly show you, this is something we mention every now and again, but we have the card maker.
Yes.
We'll get that on screen for you in just one moment. Let's see if we can. Basically what the card maker is, if you're not familiar with it yet, is an official Last Cloudia feature that allows you to go and make a sort of business card for yourself that can be put on, that can be you can go ahead and we're gonna get this on screen in just a moment, sorry.
Okay. All right, can you open the Safari from the...
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Got it there. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here we are. We're gonna head on screen. thank you. You can see that this is available on lastcloudia.com, but with this you're able to go and make a profile card and put it on social media to make new friends in Last Cloudia. You can either do this for your individual user account or you can do it for a guild as well. You can see with these two tabs we have two options. You can choose whichever of these you want, whether it's seeking friends or seeking guildmates. Go ahead, put in your information, and then make a card of your choice. You can see the code GS options that we have this time around. You can see this includes the splash screen artwork for your guildmates card. We also have a number of options here for the friends card. You can see there are actually a full 4 of these. So if you're seeking friends, want to go ahead and post this on social media or elsewhere, you can go ahead and do that. You see we have a Lelouch card here, Callan card here, another Lelouch card here, and a Suzaku card here. Note that this is in addition to all of the other cards that are available all the time, the standard cards, which you can see here. Someone mentioned Graffle. There is a card with her here, which I don't remember. Was this for the 4th or maybe 5th year anniversary? I think it might have been for the 5th year anniversary. 4th?
5th?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, 4th, I think.
The 4th, all right. But some of the anniversary artwork is there. You can see that there is a variety of artwork that is available, but if you are looking to fill out your friends list, to be able to get some more friendship points, or perhaps, you know, if you're in a serious guild and are looking for people to work together with in, you know, guild battle or something like that, then by all means go ahead and use these. You're able to write. This is probably a little bit small on most of your screens, but there is a big black field on the right-hand side that says comments. Oh, yeah. And you can go ahead and describe, you know, what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking for people who have, you know, a certain rank or who have a certain type of unit developed especially well, you can go ahead and mention that here.
Yeah. Obviously, the Code Geass Collab 1, the designs, those are going to only last until when the collab ends. After that, it will be gone. Yes. So yeah, if you want to do it, you should do it now. And I will also say that even if you're not like very serious into like making these kind of stuff, I would always suggest you make one for your for yourself, like the self-introduction one for like making friends. And the reason is because if you make that one, you know, and save that picture somewhere, you'll always remember your friend ID.
True, true. Oh, right. Just in case you happen to lose your account or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll at least remember what your friend ID is, and that'll save you a lot of hassle.
All right. Yeah. Great suggestion. Yeah, but do be sure to keep your user account number and link code somewhere that's convenient, because that should, as you say, prevent if something happens to your device, that will help you recover your account easily. But I think that just about does it for this time. Thank you very much for sticking with us for the whole hour. I love you guys, it's always a pleasure. And I don't know, Barleen, do you have anything else to say in closing? Yeah, we still have like 1 week more for this collab. It's been pretty fun, and you know, we still have a lot of chances for the gachas, so be sure to try those out. Yeah. And for this week, if you haven't go to the world raid to claim the rewards, you should at least make sure you play it once. Yeah, you get a lot of goodies from it. All right, you heard it here. Before we close, I just want to get another, read it through another couple of comments. It looks like Bearded Sloth says, great hero Adele voice actor needs an award. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, obviously. If we ever have the chance, we will pass that on to him. I love the cards as well, says Bearded Sloth. Thank you for those. Thank you very much for 2 LRs and Emperor Lelouch from Tickets. Oh, wow, congratulations, Nightingale. Good job. I envy you. All right, and yeah, I will just say goodbye to everyone here in the stream, including Bearded Sloth, Jensen, Nightingale, Alexander Lockhart, Spanglebert, Donovan Anderson, and Kimothy, and Leonard. Thank you very much for all the info. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for making it such a fun stream. We will see you again before long. So take care, guys. Love you. Bye-bye. See ya.